Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Senior Strength and Balance. For the next 45 minutes, we're going to be doing a series of exercises with weights. Use your own judgment as to how many pounds you want to work with, but I recommend not more than 1 to 3 pounds because we will be doing 3 sets of 10 each. Also then, the remainder of the class will be devoted to helping you improve balance. I do want to announce again, for those of you that are just tuning in, any communication that you got saying that the center would reopen on the 14th, that's now been pushed to another date. We don't know when, but we hope that we will be open for participation as soon as the county gives the go-ahead. So sorry, I was planning on seeing you all Valentine's Day, but I guess not. So we will meet virtually until then. Okay, let's get started. Okay, we're going to start warming up the muscle group so that we'll be prepared to work out with the weights. So inhale, coming up, let's get those muscles oxygenated with breath, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Take one arm in front, other hand underneath, bring it across the body, wiggle the fingers, and clench and stretch them. Make a fist and circle. And you know, if you don't have those gloves that they have to work out with weights, it's worth getting a pair because seniors are prone to getting blood blisters and bruises when they squeeze something too hard. So, and you really should not be squeezing the weights with a death-like grip. It should be light in the hands. Squeezing it can cause blood pressure to raise. Other arm, take it underneath. So it is worth getting a pair of those. My weights are rubberized, so that's another option. Clench and stretch, make a fist and circle, and reverse. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Let's get the arms warmed up and down. Let's take it back to front, and front to back, breaststroke, and reach up and down. Let's get the legs going. And feet and ankles. Lift on the toes. And toes up. Let's start. Grab your weights. Again, anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds. And we're going to start with hammer curls today. So the weights will be facing each other. Curl in to the shoulders, release down. 2, 3, working those biceps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second set. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do a variation on the hammer curls. So we're going to lift, take the hands out to the side, elbows are into the ribs, bring them in and down. Lift, take it out. And here you're involving your shoulders and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now for the second set, we're going to alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And for the third set, both arms again. Remember to keep the arms into the rib cage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our next one is to reach forward, pull back. 2, flip, pull back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Second set. Reach forward. This time, do not flip. Pull straight back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For our third set, we'll be twisting the wrist up again and pulling back. Ready? Reach forward, flip, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, some deltoid lifts. We're going to place one foot ahead of the other, this one back. Front knee is slightly bent. You can hang on to the chair if you want and work one arm at a time if two is too much for you. All right, so we lunge forward, pulling the stomach in against the spine. Lift the arms to the side and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch feet for the second set. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now for our third set, we can do these seated. It's a little easier than standing with one foot ahead of the other because that does involve some balance. We're going to lift the elbows and bring the elbows together. Ready and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now for the second set, if you wish to lighten the load, you would just simply do one side each. Or proceed with both, being lifted to the side. Lift the elbows up and elbows together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we have tricep kickbacks. You can do these in the chair to keep the arm close to the body, don't take it out to the side. Or if you want a little additional work, you can stand to the side of the chair And you can put one weight down, 1 foot ahead of the other, and press down, up. Now take it back and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And actually, with putting your hand on the chair arm, you are putting some tension on that tricep, so it is getting some exercise too. All right, let's go over to the other side. Outside leg will come forward, inside leg to the back. Again, you want to keep that arm very close to the body and not take it out on a diagonal or to the side. Ready, reach down, center, back, and in. Do it from the side and down, center, back, and in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now for our third set, we're going to place the feet hip-width apart, push the hips to the back, bend the knees slightly, pull down, center, both arms back and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to stay here, flip the palms up toward the ceiling, and just lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, one more for those triceps. We don't focus on triceps near enough, and that's when we start getting that underarm hang. So you're going to take the weights behind the head. You're going to bring the elbows in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now second set, we're going to go down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. All right, rest a second, roll the shoulders. The third will be a combination of those two exercises. We come down, in, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Let's just roll the shoulders out. Okay, I think we got those triceps good and proper, don't you? Now we're going to do a boxing segment. So feet are going to be more than a hip width apart. You may sit for this one if you want. You're going to bend here. Stay in a plie position. That's going to put some stress on those quads. If you don't want the stress on the quads, you sit here. Otherwise, we're going to do double duty. Here we go. Punch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Third set, make sure you're still in that plie position. Otherwise, if you want to rest it a little, stand up or sit down. Third set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. All right, we're going to go for undercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, straighten the legs. For our third set, we'll do hooks. Plie. 1, 2. Remember that elbow comes up and rounds in and stops in the center. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we can sit for the next one. We're going to take both weights on one leg, and we're going to get those quads. So we lift and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch them over to the other side. If 2 weights is too much, remove 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now for our third set, you're going to place both weights, close the knees together. And now we're going to also involve the core because we're going to lift and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I think, let me see, for this one, this is going to work the core directly. I think we will remain in the chair because it does require a little bit of balance. So you are going to take the weights, wrap your hands around them. You're going to lift one leg, lift the weights, chop down on the outside of the leg. Ready? Lift, chop, lift, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, that's a toughie. Make sure that you're sitting up at the edge of the chair so that your weights don't bang into any chair arms if you have arms on the chair. We're going to do our second set with the other leg. We lift the leg, lift the weight, chop down to the sides, lift and center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now for our third set, we're going to alternate by twisting opposite elbow to knee. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're ready for balance. Let's just put the weights aside, get them away from you, put them under the chair or in another area away from where you will be working. You do not need to step and roll on a weight. Okay. Let's just do a nice oxygenation of those muscles. Again, inhale up, exhale down. One more, inhale up, and exhale down. All right, so let's start with sitting and standing. Feet hip width apart. Lift and sit. 2, 3. If you need to use the hands to push on the chair or the arms, fine. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now for the next set, we're going to lift, stand, make one turn around, and sit. Ready, and lift, turn, sit. 2, 3. You can hang on to the chair arms like so if you need to. 4. All right, make sure that the liquid has gone back down into the ear canal so that you're not dizzy. We're going to do the same thing for going in the opposite direction. Lift, turn, sit. Number 2. Three. And 4. Okay. We're going to do our lunges side to side for balance. Lunge, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try that again. This time we will lift both arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now remember, with balance, it's not just sagittal plane going forward. We have to learn to go back to the sides and turn to really develop a full range of balance with different moves that we use during activities of daily living. All right, so now we're going to practice walking, but we're going to turn our head. Start out first with the hand on top of the back of the chair. Take the outside foot, turn the head in the opposite direction. Other foot forward, turn the head in the opposite direction. If you're able to, without the assistance, walk forward, turn, center. Other leg, walk forward, turn, center. That's a toughie. All right, now we're going to go back. So you want to start with the chair. We take one leg back, look in the opposite direction, take the other leg back, look in the opposite direction. Now, for those of you that are able, we're going to come up front again here, and we're going to take a step back, look in the opposite direction of the leg that stepped back, other leg, slide it back, and turn, and back, and turn, and back, and turn. Come back to center position. Use your chair if you need to, or practice without the chair. We walk forward, turn the head to the opposite side. Walk forward, turn. Walk forward, pull that tummy in. Walk forward and turn. Walk forward and turn. Come center. Now we'll try that going to the back. Step back, turn. Back, turn. Back, turn the head, and back, turn the head, and come center. I personally find it easier to go backward doing that than I do forward. Again, in trying to hold balance, always pull the stomach against the spine. You can also put the tongue against the roof of the mouth. Fix your eye on a certain spot if you can with that particular exercise. All right, now we're going to come behind the chair and we're going to march on the tippy toes. I think you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just marching on tippy toe. All right, so we are going to start our march. Now don't move the head or neck. You're going to lift the eyes up and come back to center. Take the eyes down, look down at the floor, and center. Look up and center, down and center. No head, eyes, and center, and lift the eyes up, center, down, center, up, center, down, center. All right, let's try that with one hand away from the chair. Start your march up on the tippy toes. Eyes up, eyes down. Eyes up, eyes down. Eyes up, eyes down. Eyes up, eyes down. Let's try that, releasing the other arm. And sometimes you can see from side to side where your balance really needs improving. Start the march. Eyes up, eyes down. Eyes up, eyes down. Eyes up, eyes down. Eyes up, eyes down. Okay. Want to try that without hands? I don't know how far we'll get. We'll go for 2. All right, ready? If you need to, keep that hand there. March. Eyes up, eyes down. Eyes up, eyes down. And that's enough of that one. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of balance with a turn. So we're going to turn to the right, lift the leg, hold 2, 3, 4, down. Now you can use the chair when it's time to lift the leg. So you would turn 2, 3, 4, hand on top of chair, lift, hold 2, 3, 4, and down. or you can try it without the hands. And turn 1, 2, 3, 4, pull in, lift, 2, 3, 4. Again, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, lift, 2, 3, 4. Turn, 2, 3, 4, lift, 2, 3, 4. All right, we can try that now. Going in the opposite direction, you can use the chair during the lift portion, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hand on top, lift 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 2, 3, 4. Turn, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 2, 3, 4. Turn, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 2, 3, 4. And center. Let's do a nice inhalation up. Exhale down. All right, so now we are going to be crossing, cross, pivot, cross. All right, so that's involving some side work. Place the hand on the chair. Inside leg will cross over at a diagonal. The foot will pivot. Other leg comes at diagonal. Pivot. And center. All right, let's try that from the opposite side. We're going to hang on to that one at first. Outside leg will come over, pivot, step at a diagonal, pivot, step diagonal, pivot, diagonal, and center. Let's try that without the chair. Again, get ready for this one by pulling the stomach in. Let's put the tongue against the roof of the mouth. Ready? Diagonal cross, pivot, diagonal cross, pivot, diagonal cross, pivot, cross, pivot, cross, pivot, cross, and bring it back to center. You've done a wonderful job today. We'll be doing a lot of fun little things like this. If I had you in person, we could set up some grids and do some fun things, but for now, with virtual, I'll try to keep it as interesting as possible. Again, for those of you that may have tuned in late, the center will not reopen for participants coming into the center on the 14th. The county has decided that we need a little more time without having participation in-house. We will keep you posted with email and phone call as to when you can come back. And I know if you're like me, gosh, it can't be soon enough, but we do have to be vigilant and careful. This is a particularly contagious disease, and we cannot relax our guard. So the county is trying to protect us. So thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. I will be back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock with flexibility, 10:45 with cardio fun. Have a great day, and thanks for tuning in to my classes.